Hey guys, for the next few minutes, I would like to talk to you about photography today. Now, I am not trained in photography. I did not go to school, I did not take classes online. I am just a girl who makes soap, who wanted to take pictures of her soap so I could sell it online. And guys, I know this can seem intimidating. You look at other people's pictures and you're like, dude, there's no way I can do that. Absolutely no way. But a lot of times, the reservations we have are only in our mind. We are capable of so much. So I wanted to go through some tips and tricks that I have learned, not through study, but just through being passionately curious. A lot of this is about self-discovery. What look do you like? Do you like a really calm aesthetic? Do you like busy, bright colors? Discovering what you like is going to fuel this journey for you. So, starting off outside, this is a picture in broad daylight. It is in the direct sunlight. You can see there are some very harsh lines. There are a lot of shadows, both of the soap box sitting on my deck, as well as the bar of soap reflecting against that soap box. This can cause a lot of distraction from the actual product. If this is the look you're going for, great. You want the direct sunlight. But if you want more of a soft, neutral look, you're going to want to get into the distilled light or maybe the filtered light. So not the direct sunlight, but outside is absolutely ideal, at least in my mind. So you're going to want to stalk the sun. Depending upon what you do for a living, you may have to wait until the weekend to do this so you can get a good view of what the sun looks like throughout the day. Where is the direct sun hitting where you would like to take your pictures? And then here is the filtered light. So it is outside, it is sunny outside, but this is in the shadows. So there are no glares, there's not any really harsh contrasts. The background is really neutral. That wood is beautiful. It's not contrasting too much. The bar of soap is really what you see here. That is the highlight. Your eyes are drawn to the soap, not to the shadows, not to the subpar photography skills. It's just, I love this particular look. So it's in the filtered light outside, stalk the sun, see where it's going to be. Maybe in the morning you get the direct sunlight, in the afternoon you don't. Make a list of things you want to take pictures of, and when the time is ideal, go on out there. I have done this countless times where I'm rushing outside to catch the filtered sunlight just in time before sunset or whatever. But just kind of keep an eye on what you're working with and what time of day is ideal. It's going to change with the seasons, remember. So just keep that in mind as well. So this next picture is inside in the filtered lights, not in the direct sunlight, but it is in the natural light. It's right by a window. It is still a pleasant look. It does have some shadows there, and there is a little bit of contrast with the colors. The soap still is the focal point, but it's still not quite as ideal as outside in the natural light, in the filtered light, not the direct sunlight. This may be a look you prefer depending on the products that you're making, but this is an option, definitely. This next one I took in my basement. So there is no natural light, whether direct or indirect. This is just a light bulb shining down. There is a big reflection. It's hard to read the word on the soap. In some of the pictures, it is harder to read, but in the natural filtered light outside, you could actually see the words. Here, it's kind of like blurry. Like, is there a word there? Is there not? I'm not really sure. But that glare is what gets me. It looks like it's taken in somebody's basement because it is. There is a lot of shadow on the side of the bar as well, which is, depending again upon what look you're going for, it may or may not be the thing that you want to portray in your product pictures. I have never worked with light boxes. I know a lot of people have had great success in doing that and purchasing or manufacturing their own. So if that's something that you are interested in finding, I know that there are a ton of YouTube videos on how to do that, and Amazon is a great place to look for options for equipment. Here is my camera on my iPhone 14. Go into portrait mode. You will see right above the little white circle there is a thing that is kind of muted that says natural light. You want to wait until it's illuminated to yellow. That is when your camera is ready to take pictures. Portrait mode can be a little tricky. You have to stay very still for it, and it does kind of highlight the item, a specific item right in front of you. So you may need to do a little bit of cropping or put your finger on the phone and touch the item that you are trying to get the picture of, and it will highlight and focus right in on there. So here are some pictures that I have taken in the indirect light outside. That is really my preferred method. You may find something else that you prefer more, and that's great. Like I said at the beginning, this is about self-discovery. This is about you finding an aesthetic that you love. This is not necessarily about taking a class and having all the right answers. This is about something that is going to be a representation of your passion. What is highlighting your passion the most effectively? That is what we are going for. You do not need to be trained. You do not have to have fancy equipment. I'm literally just a mother who took a million pictures of her kids and still does. And now my soap has kind of become like a child to me because I take pictures of it so much. I hope this video was helpful for you guys. As always, my name's Martha, the owner and operator of Blue Haven Soapery. You can find my shop at bluehavensoapery.etsy.com.